Hey, how's it going out there? Richard Ramirez coming to you from Pismo Beach, California. It's about 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. No, it's not. It's Monday. Completely forgot we had a holiday weekend, um, which was good for me because it gave me the extra time to get caught up in school. um, and I just finished doing that, and here I am doing a video for you. um, and tonight, what I want to talk about is leadership. Okay, now everybody has their own definition of what a leader is, and I know a couple months back I did a video regarding exactly that. You take the word leader and you spell it out with an acrostic, just as I did with powerless for yesterday. Okay, so take some time, spell out the word leader, and with each letter assign it a word that begins with that letter. Okay, and that would also help you define what a leader means to you, just using each of those letters. And today I'm going to talk about developing the leader within you from John C. Maxwell. Now, he has a book, and it also has a workbook, okay? So you can read it, go through, and, just, there's questions in here. I don't know if you can really see it, but there's questions according to each, going through each chapter. And this will help define where you are in the leadership scale. Okay, right here in the introduction of the book, it says, the key to success in an endeavor is the ability to lead others successfully. Everything rises and falls on leadership. Whenever I make that statement, the listeners are tempted to change it to almost everything rises and falls on leadership. Most people have a desire to look for the exception instead of the desire to become exceptional. Right now you lead at a certain skill level. For the sake of teaching this principle, let's say that on a scale of 1 to 10, your leadership skills reach the level of 6. This is what I know. The effectiveness of your work will never rise above your ability to lead and influence others. You cannot produce consistently on a level higher than your leadership. In other words, your leadership skills determine the level of your success and the success of those who work around you. Okay, so think about that. Okay, when you come into the home-based business, you're now many people will excel at this because they've had that training. They come from a sales background. They come from a team background. Um, you know, Real estate, insurance brokers. They understand how to build teams. Um, and sometimes managers can do it. However, there is a difference between being a manager and being a leader. Okay, I've been a manager for several different organizations, and when I read this book, it was an eye-opener because I found out that I definitely had some areas to improve in. So there's 4 types of leaders, okay? And I'll go ahead and I'll write down the bullet points for the 4 types of leaders, okay? There's a leading leader, the learned leader, the latent leader, and the limited leader, okay? Um, read this off as well. Give you some more food for thought. Okay? Leadership can be taught. Leadership is not an exclusive club for those who were born with it. The traits that are the raw materials of leadership can be acquired. Link them up with desire, and nothing can keep you from becoming a leader. This book will supply the leadership principles. You must supply the desire. Okay? If you don't have the desire to be a leader in this profession, I'm sorry, this isn't for you. Okay? So, you really need to figure out what it is that you want to do. Okay? Leonard Ravenhill, in the Last Days newsletter, tells about a group of tourists who were visiting a picturesque, I'm not sure of that spelling of that word, picturesque, I'll have it spelled out, you can figure it out, village. As they walked by an old man sitting beside a fence, one tourist asked in a patronizing way, "Were any great men born in this village?" The old man replied, "Nope, only babies." Leadership is developed, not discovered. The truly born leader will always emerge, but to stay on top, natural leadership characteristics must be developed. In working with thousands of people desirous of becoming leaders, I've discovered they all fit in one of 4 categories, or levels of leadership, which are the 4 levels that I just read. So, maybe this is something, a book that you need to get. Get the workbook, get both of them, okay? Go through it, and find yourself accountability partners and go through it together, okay? And see if you can bounce off some ideas and figure out where you're at, okay? Where are you on this scale of 1 to 10? Okay? If you're a 6, you're right there in the middle. You're not a bad leader, but you're not the best, okay? Which means there's room for improvement, and that's okay, all right? Nobody says that, that we don't say in this industry that you're never going to amount to nothing, okay? I may have been a little bit harsh earlier saying that, if you don't have the desire, that this isn't for you. Maybe there's some other things that you need to work on, but work on them, okay? Find out what it is that you need to work on so that you can become the leader that you are destined to be, okay? So, I hope you got some value out of this. I'm speaking off the cuff because I had no clue what I was going to talk about today. I spent the majority of my day catching up on homework, as I said, writing down a lot of code. So, remember to do what you love with passion. Give yourself grace for the mistakes that you have made, and continuously grow at least 1% than the day before. And if you want to find out more information about what we do over here at the Internet Lifestyle, then just go ahead and fill out your information right above. Find me on Facebook and send me a message. Tell me how you spelled leader. Okay, not so much how you spelled, but what words were you able to create in the acrostic for leader. All right, you all have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.